My name is Maureen Oswagu. We are having a presentation, a big speech presentation. This is speech 1311. I'm going to be presenting how to make an African dish. In fact, it's a delicacy we make, we prepare whenever we're having an occasion like a traditional wedding, a birthday party, or just a normal good function. You just don't prepare this delicacy anyhow, because it is a very special delicacy. It's called Moi Moi, and we use beans. You can use any kind of beans. You can use the black-eyed pea beans or brown beans. In Africa, where I come from, we have this brown beans. It's very nutritious, and actually it is more expensive than the black-eyed pea beans, and you go through some process in making it. This is the beans. That is how it looks like. That is how it looks like. Then you get the beans, get some water, and pour it in here. You must have picked it very well. Make sure that the beans is very clean. You wash it. Make sure it is well washed and all the skin is washed off, very peeled off. After washing the beans, this is what it comes. This is the end product when you wash. After washing it, it is very clean. After washing it, you get your blender, pour in the beans to give it a nice color and nice texture. You use the bell pepper to give it a reddish color. After blending it, you pour it into a pot where you're going to mix it. After pouring it there, when you must have blended it though, pour it in there. You put in your bell pepper, blend it very well, then pour it in here, mix it very well. You put your spices. You put your spices like the chicken cube or whatever spice you need to put. Then the fish, or if you want to use the sardine, the taste comes out very nice when you use the sardine too. Mix it, put some oil, some vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever oil you have to use. You pour it in there, mix it very well, and then normally in Africa, where I come from, we use the cups to pour it in so that you can steam it. You don't just pour it after blending it. You pour it in, seal it up very well. Seal it up. Make sure it is well sealed, because if you don't take care, it's going to burst and everything will split off in the pot. So you just take it step by step, gently. When you must have poured it into your foil. This is foil, ordinary foil. You know the foil, you can get it anywhere in the market or any grocery store. You make sure it is well folded. You take your time. It depends on the quantity you want on each wrap. This is the foil. This is the foil. You take, after you must have, it depends on the shape you want it. People make different kind of shapes, but this one I've chosen to make my own square shape. Make sure the foil is well folded and sealed this way, so that it doesn't burst, like I said earlier on. You know, you tape it up like this, and then you get your beans, your well blended beans. Normally, if you want it to be fluffy and nice, you use warm water to blend it so that you can get a very good texture. After that, you scoop it into the foil, and then you wrap it gently, one after the other. If you want to use eggs too to add more flavor to it, you can. And when wrapping it, you be careful because the edges of the foil can like poke the other ones and the whole thing will split off. You make sure you seal in the edges of the foil, and then you put it in the pot, get another foil, and then open it. You don't need to grease the foil. You have enough oil in the mixture, the blended mixture of the beans. If you want to fold the edges before you put in the beans, you can. Then you scoop it in again, fold it gently. Be careful so that it doesn't drop or spray all over. And you put it in the pot. After you must have put it in there, you add some water and put it over the stove and cover it and let it steam for like 25 to 30 minutes to be very, very sure that the beans is well cooked. Then you keep checking it regularly, time to time, so that the water in the pot doesn't, you know, dry off and the whole thing will get burnt. So after doing that, make sure you cover it up very well, because the moi moi can only cook with steam. So when it's like 30 minutes, you can take it down from the stove, and this is the end product of the moi moi. When it's cooked, it's usually hard. You can, you know, feel it is hard, and then you open it and then take a little out of it, and then you can test it. It looks very, very nice and well prepared. This is how the end product looks like. You can try it on your own and present it when you have a special occasion like weddings or birthdays or whatever. It's a very nutritious and delicacy meal. That is how we prepare moi moi, or you can call it bean cake or whatever. That is how we make it in Africa, where I come from.